Hello and welcome to World of Tanks with me, Cricketwes, and what is the first episode of a new series which I'm calling The Host, and it's sort of similar to Jingle's Random Acts of Violence, where it's a selection of replays of games that I've had by myself or with others, where I've done well or the platoon's done well, or something's good in the game, something's good or funny or just stuff like that. And first episode, it's about premium tanks. So I've got 3 replays, all of premium tanks that I'll be showing you, and this first one is in the Churchill 3, the Russian Tier 5 premium heavy tank. I don't know how much you can buy it for. I think it's like £12, which is about €15, but I'm not sure. And I'm platooned up with Declan Harley and Zoropop. Zoropop is back in Cirque after he joined Leo 1. And this Churchill, it's pretty much the same as sort of like a stock Churchill 1, but with the upgraded turret, which doesn't really make much of a difference, and the 6-pounder gun with slightly better hull armor. Only slightly. Hull armor is 176mm, but it's got tons of it. I only think the lower glaciers that's actually 176mm, because you got that machine gun port there and the driver's hatch there, which are weak spots. Make a bit of a mistake here going after that Panzer III, because I take a lot of return of fire. It cost me 650 of my health. Sorry, 550. I can't do maths anymore. But it's worth it in the end. Declan, I think, is already on 3 kills. Yeah, 3 kills for Declan. Me and Zora pop up only 1. But not for me. This DW2, he will not have hope in hell coming from the front. And I've had kill number 2 for 580 damage done so far. This 6-pounder gun is a 6-pounder Mark IV, 110mm of penetration, with 75 average damage. And with 100% crew, no ventilation or gun rammer or anything like that. I think it's something like a 2-second reload, but I think with a gun rammer I've managed to get it down to 1.9. And the aiming time's not bad either, because it's a British gun, but it's a Russian tank, so aiming time and accuracy is slightly worse. But it's still pretty damn good. Declan is on 5 kills already. It's only 4 minutes of the game, or less than 4 minutes actually. And we already have the Brothers in Arms medal. Just hope that none of us die. Otherwise that Brothers in Arms will be lost. But it's 13-8 with only 3.5 minutes of the game done. Declan's almost done a Top Gun, and it is possible to score a crucial contribution out of this. We've got 11 kills, we just need to kill either the Marder or the Vesper left. I don't know what this T-28 was doing. Died early on in the game, I don't know what he was spamming that artillery about. But yeah, I did report him. Hopefully that should stop that in the future. 832 damage done so far. This thing carries 140 shots, so you've got plenty of ammo to play with. So you can risk a few blind fires and stuff like that. There's the Vesper. Can we kill him? Sorry, it's looking good on it. And he gets him. And that is a crucial contribution for the platoon. And that pretty much is the end of the action for this game. We don't see any further action because they might well just speed it up. Because the Marder has somehow managed to get all the way across the map to find the artillery. There he is, out of render range. Can't see him, but the T-28 kills him. And that is crucial contribution in the Churchill 3. Let's see the results. And here are the results for that game. Second class mastery badge in the Churchill 3. I don't think I've got the ace tanker in it yet, just the first class. But there's the crucial contribution, 12 kills, and the brothers in arms, 3 kills each, at least 3 kills each, and nobody died in the platoon. Quite cheap brothers in arms if you think about it. But almost 24.3k credits. It is a premium tank, but it's only a tier 5 premium tank, but you can still earn about 20k profit without the premium account, which I have done at least 3-4 times, and pretty much 900 XP that game as well. Declan, 1.1k damage, 5 kills, 1000 XP. Not surprisingly, came top on there. 4 medals, crucial, brothers in arms, high caliber, and steel wall. Let's get rid of that. Freaking antivirus stuff again. Yes, steel wall. It's not a rarity in the Churchill 3. If people don't know where to aim, then it can be quite a tough machine. It's a pretty good side scraper as well, especially in tier 5 games. Tier 6 games, not so much when you've got Cricketwes and ARL-44s firing back at you. But surprisingly, I came second on XP with less damage than Zoropop and 1 less kill. But yeah, we just got crucial on the brothers in arms medals. Now I've blocked my armor 140. I can't remember what that was from. I think that was from the DW2 and maybe one from the Chief R in the town square. And then there's I don't get the XP in my tanks, because Declan got 5 kills. He only did 300 more damage, but he got pretty much 200 more XP. I really don't get the XP with Russian logic. Sorry, ran out of things to say. My apologies. And yeah, 18k profit from that game. I'm happy with that. Especially without a premium account. With premium, that would have been 30k, which I would be quite pleased with. 86 bottom damage in there. I don't know where from. Even 1 base defense point. So yeah, that's the first game. Not really that blinder of a game. Anyway, it's a good start. Let's see the next game. And the second game I have for you today is in the Su-12244, the Russian Tier 7 Premium Tank Destroyer, fitted with a 122mm D25T or the D25T, I can't remember which, doesn't really matter, they're pretty much the same. But the different breach on the gun means that it has a 6.75 second reload with ventilation and 100% crew. Ammo loadout 35 shots, pretty much the same as you get the K1S and the IS, and probably the IS3 as well. And this game, top tier, not that many tier 7s on the teams, only 5 on each team. Majority is tier 6s. Yeah, I'm just going to head over to the north on Swamp. I don't mind the changes on Swamp. I didn't really, I didn't get to play it before it was rebalanced, because I hadn't heard of the game before then. Hadn't heard of War of the Tanks before then. I can't remember when it was removed. But yeah, these are the only memories I have of Swamp, and they're not too bad. It could be better. But everything could be better, I suppose. Not a good start to the game with 2 tanks down already, but then again they aren't both scouts. And I have backup for the T-34 and the T-25AT. Little Sherman there. Completely missed that first shot. Russian accuracy. And I pick up the kill and blow, 177 damage. M5 Stuart with the dirt gun, finish him off too. Not a bit dirty killing those 2 tanks for such low health. Hold on. Bounce the shot from the T-25. I'm going to fire on the move at him because Russian accuracy. Don't know how I bounced that shot. I must have just hit square on the gun like that. Okay, 821 damage done, 4 shots fired, 5 shots fired, 4 damage. 2 kills already. The armour on this thing is decent, 90mm plus sloping at 45 degrees, which is not bad. Now as 3 tanks, we've got quite a lot of momentum pushing up this side, so try to push it on, but Tog in the way, and a T-29 can't really get past them quickly. The Tog can't get past anything quickly, but still. So we try to finish off this Tog as quickly as possible because he's the threat at the moment. The T-29 is not doing anything to threaten us. Get the King Blow on the Tog, 1765 damage done, 3 kills. Still got plenty of health to play with. So rush the T-29, get another 410 damage in him, get around him, not that I really need to, but it just throws his aim off. Kill the T-29, 2.3k damage, 4 kills, it's pretty decent. 10 shots fired, 9 of which have done damage, which is good. Emil just killed the T-34, so we've lost 1 tank. T-25AT's gone off the Hellcat. And artillery kill. Fire on the move because Russian accuracy again. And try and go for this killing blow on the Emil to guarantee the top gun. And I think I just miss his last known position by a matter of meters there. But the Hellcat kills him. 2 tanks left, top gun's still possible, and we know where the 2 tanks are, both camping like bosses at the back. 2.6k damage, 5 kills, acceptable at tier 7, would like to have done a bit more damage, especially to that T-25 when I bounced off a gun like that. Excuse me. But yeah, we've got this game in the bag. Got Sherman Jumbo, Cheery and M6. Pushing up from either side, we've got tank destroyers camping. Sherman Jumbo takes a hit, probably the T-25 too, and the CSU-100 is using 100mm, which I prefer over the 122, better accuracy, better aim time, and better reload. Probably better DPM, but I'm not sure. I would. Yeah, Top Gun, almost 3k damage. Would like to have got another shot off on that SU-100, but I just wanted the Top Gun. So let's see the results of that game. And here are the results. First class mastery. I think that's one of the few first class masteries I've had. Most of them have been second class. High caliber medal, not really surprising. Top Gun, cheap Top Gun this thing. I would like to have done a bit more damage, as I said. 55,000 credits earned. Tier 7 premium don't play. No, they just rake in the credits if you have a good game. And pretty much 2.4k XP, doubled for the first one of the day. Not surprising, top XP with 1,177, and look at the drop off in XP, 500 ahead of the nearest tank on XP, and 1.4k ahead of the next tank on damage. Enemy team, they weren't that good, they only had 2 tanks that did over 1,000 damage. T-29, he could have done more, no damage done whatsoever. He only had 3. Me, the T-25 and the T-34 up against him. But still, 41,000 credit profit. I was chuffed to bits. If I was running a premium, that would have been 69,000 credit profit. 375 damage blocked by armor. It can, excuse me again. Don't know why I got this cough. But yeah, the SU-122, it can bounce shots but I wouldn't rely on it. You need to angle it mega, or just slope it more, or angle it, yeah, to get a bounce off. And yeah, very good XP, good for training my SU-100 crew, which I have in it. Trying to get that camo skill up, and hopefully leading to 6th Sense. So yeah, one more game to show. And the last replay I'm going to show today is in the FCM 50T French heavy premium tier 8 tank. Sort of heavy, sort of not. It's more of a heavy medium like the 5100. 1000 horsepower engine, 120mm of armour out front. I wouldn't count on bouncing any shots really. Turret armour, pretty much the same as the AMX M4, but something more troll. Excuse me. Top tier again. On mines, brush up to the hill because this tank can do that. Top speed of 53 kilometers an hour. Putting that with Zorropov and Declan again. Declan in his beloved MS6, Zorro in his new T-34-3. Gun on this, the same gun that you get on the AMX M4 and the ARL-44. 212mm penetration with 240 average damage. The second best tier 8 heavy premium heavy tank guns. The best is probably T-34s with much better pen. But this is much better accuracy, much better reload, similar DPM. Lucky to bounce a shot from that cable nest, but I was angled pretty well. You probably wouldn't have done that. Just go for a shot on the cable nest there. Try to track him, but time the shot a bit too late. And that shot goes straight into the commander's hatch on the tank. Superversion, kind enough to drive straight out in front of the gun, giving it 259 damage. This thing's side scraping, it can do it, but I wouldn't really count on it. That's pretty much the armour all round. You can't count on bouncing any shots in this tank. You can do it sometimes, but really not a lot of the time. Gun depression 8 degrees, similar to the T20, the Tier 7 American medium tank. And if you're used to playing sort of medium tanks, main battle tanks, like Centurion for example, then you will love the playstyle of this. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. One of my favourite tanks in the game, this. After the Centurion 7-1, maybe the K9. Donk that shot by a Shriek cable nest. I don't know what I was aiming at. 1500 damage done so far. Donk that shot on the Awful Panther. But then I aim this one and get my first kill of the game. Reload on this, 7 seconds with 100% crew, with no equipment at all. Don't know how that shot bounced on 112. Clean shot on his side, no idea how it bounced. And then this one goes straight in through the side of his turret. Look at where that T69's going. High roll, just above average. Well, to kill the 112. High roll, 280, 40 above the average damage. That brings my damage up to 2.5k this game. And kill number 3 on the MS3. 2.6k. And Declan in a bit of trouble. I could have stayed and helped him against the level Tiger. But instead, I'm going to flank round, use this thing's speed and power, and amazing manoeuvrability to get around behind these guys so we can finish them off. Declan, he's more than capable of holding them off for a few seconds. And I take time. T69 luckily misses, otherwise that could have been, well, later on, we'll see. Yeah, not the Not the greatest cliff diver in the world this, although it only weighs 50 tons. It says it weighs 50 tons, but it's 54 in the garage, it says. This thing, pretty good at following the move, absolutely fantastic accuracy with this 90mm gun. And then Panther, camping base, gets a few sneaky shots onto me. And he's going to sort of ruin my day. I don't know how that shot bounced off the side of the toilet. Unless it was a cheeky shot onto his gun like that. And bounced off the side of a Panther. Must have been German bias day that day. But then he bounces one for me, which is pretty lucky. Another 253 damage done. Can I get another damaging shot off before he dies? No, not quite. 229 secures the kill on the Panther, but 3.6k damage. That was a pretty good game. And here, screw it up already. Here are the results for that game. First class mastery, the only first class mastery I've got in this thing so far. Confederate medal, 3.6k damage, 3 kills. Wasn't expecting a Confederate medal after that game, and I did damage so many tanks that it goes on down the page. Damage how many tanks are there? 12 tanks. So only 3 tanks that I didn't shoot at the entire game. And 70,000 credits in that game. Don't know about the profit yet, but 2,500 XP for the first one of the day. Go to XP. We had a pretty crap team by the looks of things. Only 3 tanks doing over 1,000 damage, which is really not that good. Declan did more damage than me, but kills give you XP, and that's why I got more XP than him. I got Confederate, he got high caliber with 4.1k damage. IS-6, Troll armor, 1400 damage, blocked by armor. Me, 525 because I'm a freaking paper tank. Zorro, he didn't have that good game. But then, here's a T-34 he's not the best tank in the world. Same gun as the IS-6 pretty much, but it's Chinese, so no gun depression whatsoever. And it's pretty sluggish for a medium as well. I wouldn't recommend it. But he just bought one because why the hell not? 51k credit profit. That is the joy of playing tier 8 premium tanks. They get the highest credit multiplier of any tank in the game, which is why so many people drive them and buy them. Maybe expect around about 30 quid. But luckily, my birthday was, well, not so recent anymore, but I got gifted 30,500 gold from a nice Dutch fellow, which allowed me to buy all 3 of these premium tanks, which I have shown you today. Repair costs not that much, because I only ended up on about 300 health, I think it was. Only 6.5k to repair it. So yeah, decent profit. If I was running premium, 86,000 credit profit, I would have been well chuffed with that. But unfortunately, no premium account for me, and I even got 656 spotting damage in with that as well. So thanks for watching this episode of The Host, the pilot episode, and more episodes will be coming. I don't know what to say anymore. I haven't been doing it too long. Just pauses and pauses and pauses. But anyway, thanks for watching guys. See you next time.